4, 3, 2, 1, getting old's no fun. Yeah, we drink and I toke, he smokes and I drink. We don't care. We fight for our right to get home alive, and we don't care. Bullshit aside, it's time to go live. Yeah, we don't care. People work hard. Should we go too far? Yeah, we don't care. Yeah, we don't really care. He drinks and I don't. He paid and I quote. Yeah, we don't really care. Smoking and drinking, yakking and thinking, we don't care. Bullshit aside, it's time to go live. Yeah, we don't care. People work hard. Should we go too far? Yeah, we don't care. We don't really care.
Hello.
We don't really
Hello, Uncle Marko. Holy fucking, hold on a sec here. That's your... Holy there. Oh, yeah, okay. It's like, it's headline breaking news here. This bar has never been sold out of beer in 50 years. It's the Black Rose in Boston. The Scottish... The Scots have drank them dry. Oh, yeah. Let's go. Woo! Oh, yeah. Yeah. And, today's episode is called the World Cup Special. And, it's June 17th, Wednesday, 2026. And, we're broadcasting live from a bunker in East Vancouver, undisclosed location from the host city of Vancouver, British Columbia. How you doing, Dr. Ryan?
I'm good.
Yeah, did you, since you made me wait, did you, you could at least whipped out the Ryobi drill and gave Cooper that surgery by yourself there, eh?
Yeah, I wish I could.
Oh, I would. But, there's lots to talk about. That's pretty harsh, though. That's crazy. The what's going on there? That Tartan Army, the Scots, they're going crazy. But we're this is all about the World Cup, and we're going to talk about some news and some astrological things. There's some cool factoids here that I've did some research on. But so let's your check-in today is so how you feeling?
I'm actually physically feeling pretty good. Not gonna lie to you. I'm enjoying this vitamin D in the sunshine.
Yeah, it's not bad. I mean, it's if you ask Uncle Marko how he's feeling, it's because he never ask. I just have to tell you, or just I might have to get hammered and just fucking break down, have my 119th nervous breakdown. You can't even remember that night. That's good. But anyway,
that's why I am the doctor.
Yeah, you are the doctor. Just you'd become a good psychologist. You just listen to the rest of them go, Here's this worksheet. Here's this worksheet. Now go draw a circle.
How did that make you feel?
Well, I really don't care. Unless I said, like Mr. Colorado said, if I can't remember, it didn't happen. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's press some buttons. Ooh, okay. Okay. Woo. Okay.
Butterfingers.
Yeah, Butterboy. Anyways, we want to say hi to our loyal listener in Ashburn, Virginia. We love you, and we want to say hi and give a shout out to all the World Cup fans out there that listen to our program around the world. We love you guys, and go Canada, go. Never mind your team. Anyways,
go Canada.
Yeah. Bring the cup home to Canada. Good luck on that. So we'll get into some astrology here.
Not with that fucking attitude.
Well, who really cares? That's kind of like going to Schlepptune and go, "Can I go home now?" No. Well, well, you like I said, as you wish, Dr. Ryan. Yes,
I always say you can go home. You just might not get paid, and you might not be welcome back.
Well, yeah. Well, the next day, usually they're chicken shits. They get the letters in the mail as soon as you leave the premises. Yeah. That's what it's
pretty much.
Yeah, but the moon today is in Leo, and avoid shopping and all that good stuff. And, there is a 8-year, this is a big shift, actually. It's kind of funny, all this stuff, the timing of this, what's going on with the Iran deal and all that. We'll get into that. But Chiron is moving from Aries into Taurus on June 19th, and it's an 8-year cycle. And Chiron is the wounded healer. So this ain't good or bad. There's a lot of stuff going on, and they're saying that June was the calm before the storm, and July is the crescendo to this year and the insanity that's been going on. And July is going to be a wild month. And you know what? Like I said, this Iran thing, people they sold it as a peace deal. Well, it's actually a 60-day ceasefire. Okay, and it's the framework. So I was just watching old Donald Duck here at the G7. This is like there were some. He was performing, and I was having a good chuckle. He was, I'll give you some. I'm going to give you some of his quotes right now. This is really good here. Okay, he said, now Afghanistan. He said now Afghanistan is kissing our ass, and they rigged the election 2 years ago, and the whole country went to hell. What's the other one? Oh yeah, then I was saying that he's talking about Biden. And he goes, yeah, when Biden, you'd see him once a year, and he'd get up to the podium, have a press conference, and then the media would ask him, "What's your favorite ice cream?" And then he'd say, "Oh, it's vanilla." If you would see that him and Rubio and the other guy beside the other guy's laughing. He's laughing. You got to watch it. It's pretty funny though. But anyways, that was interesting. Talking about that, but yeah, they're all being chummy at the G7 now, and there's a peace deal, and
because they can rebuild all the bullshit they blew up.
Well, yeah, they can, but like I said, this is the whole point. Is even Spirit Man will get to, and he's right, and I agree with him. It's not over, and people, like I said, it's not a peace deal. It's a 60-day ceasefire. And even like other people were talking the astrology, and even like Spirit Man was saying, like I said, and all the other astrologers about July. I'll keep bringing July back up. I heard
something about the 26th.
Well, you can see. I'm just saying the whole month. It's just it could go sideways. So this whole thing, everybody gets lulled, like shalom. Remember I was telling you about and everybody wants peace. Well, guess what? That it's a short-lived peace. So there ain't no peace for nobody, especially not in this world, right? So, but
just wait till Benjamin launches a couple attacks and it's over.
Well, that's the thing that's where I was going to go with this whole thing with Bibi, because Bibi's been charged, with war crimes, and you know what? Long story short is the only reason, like even Trump said the other week there, he goes, the only reason you're not in jail is because of me, and he called him crazy, and he was all mad at him. But the whole point is, it's true, because if they stop the war and there's no War Measures Acts in the Knesset there in Israel, okay, and he doesn't have a state of emergency, he's done, because they were going to throw him in jail for corruption, and then all of a sudden, him and his boys started a war, and this has been going. So you think now that this is what
since October 7, 2024.
Wow, there you go. Isn't that funny? Like a year and a half.
Pretty much since their attack.
He's been exactly. So I mean, that whole October 7th thing that happened. Like I mean,
they let him do it.
Well, there you go. Exactly. They knew it was coming, and the intelligence even said that. Exactly. They let it happen, but. I'm just saying that's what I'm saying. July 2026 is a crescendo of some severe, intense energy. So you know what? Hold on to your hats, kids. It's going to be a hell of a ride. But the other thing to do is I wanted to talk about is we touched on that, but let's talk about that. The Senate in Canada, they basically did a study, and they released it on the CBC last week about unions, and they're talking about how they want to make it illegal, or the ports of Vancouver, any port across Canada, or the railway cannot go on strike, and that they want to create a tribunal, and that if it comes to an impasse negotiations, that basically that it goes to binding arbitration. And every union leader across Canada said, you can go stick that study right back in the trash can where it belongs. So you know what? They're already trying to do an end around the court decision that was made a couple of years ago when the ILWU took them to Supreme Court, and I believe that the Canadian area, and that we are not essential service. And I think the rail was involved in that too, CN and CP, the union. So now they're trying to do an end run around this, and the little dictator Carney, a little piece of work there, hopefully he's gone soon too. I don't miss him, because it's going to lead into our next segment here. I mean, we're going to start talking about the World Cup. Is there anything you want to talk about in the news that you're seeing here?
It's not really nothing good.
Yeah, I got it.
Oh, the Cultus Lake. Did you hear about that?
Oh yeah, what happened with the water slides out there?
I guess there was a short, and every kid that was touching the railing got electrocuted.
Like, how does that?
Airlifted 2 out, and
how does
they said it could be as easy as a fucking rat chewing a wire.
But what I don't understand with that is what is you're talking about water slides. So how the hell there should be no electronic mechanism near those rails of those slides?
Buddy, there's lights, there's everything. It just doesn't take much to get it charged,
Well, yeah, I know. Well, I guess I'm just saying it's kind of like water and electricity don't mix. So I mean, there's something kind of cuckoo there, right? But the only other thing that I wanted to talk to you about was so the state's been having these asteroids and meteors that have been over the last couple months. And the other day, you can go on YouTube and watch this, folks. But there's a big meteor that actually flew over Kentucky, and they've been having sonic booms. So there's some weird stuff going on with that there, right? And it's like, and then there's this other guy, this lad right here. I gotta rewind this. The Black Rose in Boston, for the first time in 50 years, has been ran out of beer, and the Scottish, the Tarvin Army drank them dry. It's pretty crazy, I tell you.
I was gonna say it's not just the Black Rose; it's the whole city, apparently.
Well, I know, but it is the whole city. But I'm just watching this. They're showing this one pub, and it's called the Black Rose. And this guy's the Scottish commentator's going, this is the first time in 50 years that this one bar has been drank dry. So
they've drank everything, bro.
And that's in Boston. Anna from Boston. And you know what? Those are the Irish. So the Scottish, the Scots have invaded. That's too bad there. There, you Irish guys. You're gonna have to love your brothers there, anyways. But yeah. So I mean, before we get into this World Cup thing, is there any last final notes, or?
I just think they've drank all that beer and no riots. You're not hearing about violence, nothing like that.
Well, I'm very upset because I'm on blood thinners right now, and I forgot to tell you that when you didn't ask me how I'm feeling. I'm very sad now. But
how did it go? I gotta ask you, how did it go? How are you, Uncle Marko?
The procedure there, it's the first, so I asked a lady in the waiting room before I got it done. I go, so how? She goes, the first 48 hours are kind of weird and rough. And she was right. So it's kind of a weird procedure, and it's nothing major, but there's precautions and stuff. But yeah, you know what? I'm finally...
so you got injections so that vampires can't bite you?
Yeah, basically in the vein there. I'm an old fart there. Nice. And, that's the funny thing. The specialist said, you should have got this done 20 years ago. I'm here now. That's what I said to him. That's what I said to him. Oh yeah. And then is there anything? It's been a while since we've done an episode over the phone. Anything I'm missing here in our little program here? I mean, like, I sent you that. I sent you that. Those bombarded you with those texts last night. But there is podcast conventions of people out there in interweb land there that live in our province or our city. There is places where they do have little small groups, but I'm surprised when I looked that up that there is it's a growing industry, podcasting and the equipment. And it's like I said, when we first started this, I did some research. It's going to be over $1 trillion industry. So we're in the infancy of this because, everybody, like I said, there's no conventions or, trade shows on this. This is maybe in the States, but here locally, there's nothing. So, but moving on from that picture I sent you.
Maybe we got to start an Uncle Marko and Dr. Ryan podcast convention.
Yeah, we can always do that, but we got to get more than 2 subscribers, eh? Oh yeah.
Oh, just get the freaks out.
Oh yeah, very good. Oh yeah, we already got. That's what moving into that there, Johnny Mac there, and that Colombian bathing suit there on.
Oh yeah, he's recruiting guys to go wear Colombian booty shorts on the drive.
He's on the drive there, and he goes, down in the Baja where I drink with 6,000 locos, and I'm sure Johnny was drinking more than that.
Johnny Max claims that there's at least 41 pairs floating around out there that somebody's bought. So.
But like I said, he goes, you want? I go, no. He goes, you want one? I go, no. I wouldn't look very good on those. So there you go. But folks, we're gonna go to a quick commercial break. We'll be right back. And oh yeah, suck it in the 70s. Woo, let's get her done. Oh yeah, right. Oh yeah, Dick Stats.
Got milk?
Well, oil is, you get oil prices coming down.
Listen to Dumb Duck.
We're heading into threes now.
He's
for
performing.
gasoline, and then come down a lot lower.
Said Afghanistan's
So I was
kicking,
just
kissing his
before I
ass.
started, and I was saying to myself, I can't believe we're doing so well, but I have to go, and we have to put out this fire in Iran because I don't want them using a nuclear weapon.
He would even get the tents there from Afghanistan. He wants them back.
The only question is, was it going to be that day or that week? They would have used a nuclear weapon. They were on the way. And I said, we're going to have to put out the fire. And I said, oil prices, so gasoline, we passed 2 gas stations in Iowa, made a speech up there. The people are great. I wanted by so
The
much.
people are so great.
And I love the people, farmers. And we passed 2 gas stations. One was one.
Okay, folks, we're back from our commercial break. Oh yeah! I can't wait till Uncle Marko gets off these blood thinners and he's gonna party. Woo! He's back to his old ways. Oh yeah, this sucks. Can't drink. Can't have any treats. Fuck.
No gummies?
Can't call Dr. Ryan and go, woo! Oh my God. Oh, I didn't remember that. Okay, anyway, so. Okay,
How long you want them for?
Just 10 days anyway. So I just.
Oh, so I got 10 days to get blitzed and call you.
No, so yeah, but no, there's 7 days left because this is the 3rd day.
I got a week left to get hammered and call you.
Oh, don't worry. You're not going to see me because I'm back to work
Couple
tomorrow.
times.
I'm back to work tomorrow. Sorry, Dr. Ryan. I'm
I know where you work and what time you're off. I'll wait till you're off and then I'll call you all drunk.
And I'm set up. Oh, yeah. I bet you're not called back. Anyways.
Wow, I got a freebie yesterday, so there.
Who cares?
Yeah.
That's all about you. Eh? Yeah, my rock star's better than your rock star. Never mind. Okay, so anyways.
What if we have the same rock star?
Who cares? We don't. And that's another episode here. Let's get over this. And we got to get into slot.
It's the first time 3 countries have ever hosted the World Cup.
And I'll tell you right now, it's a perfect segue for that because I think it's actually turning out to be a great, unique experience for people. I kind of like it because it's
so spread out.
And but it's great that it's true. It represents the whole world, and all the people that are coming from all over the world are seeing 3 different countries and different cities and different stadiums. I think it's awesome right now.
If they're lucky enough to be able to afford that.
Well, yeah, that's true. But
they're 5,000 miles apart, bro.
Yeah, well, guess what? If you're poor, stay home. Okay, like listen, they're whining about the people in the downtown East Sound. Listen, it's their community. No, listen.
Put $20 in a bus ticket to Hope.
Well,
get out of here.
Get going. So you can always send them over to Maple Ridge. Hold on a second.
They're already here, bro.
No, I want to send some.
Oh man, there was
Let's send some more over there. Oh yeah, thousands.
There's a bunch in Kelowna too, man. There was a whole bunch of guys yelling at clouds up there.
You know, it's awesome. You know what? So when you live on a hill, like if you live on a really steep hill at the bottom, and there's no transit there, you know what? You're in a safe place because the criminals and the drug addicts, they're too lazy to climb back up.
Yeah, they won't climb. Yeah,
they'll walk down.
It's got to be really worth their while.
They'll walk down, but they're gonna have to take Uber back up the hill, and they're not gonna do that. So, anyways, so let's talk about Team Canada here. So I got something here, a little bit of a little thing here for Team Canada, and where is it hit? So their first game was in July 11th, 1924 versus Australia. Wow. So they're a cancer astrological sign. And I'm bringing this up because we're going into, this is cancer season right now. And so I hope it's lucky for them because I like to see them come out of
cancer.
Yeah, fuck cancer. But the thing is I like to see them come out of the group and go to the knockout stage. So if they could go to the knockout stage, I mean, that's an accomplishment.
Yeah,
it's an accomplishment. Like, people shouldn't fool themselves that there's top 5 teams. Like I was saying to you on a little break there, that the game yesterday with France and Mumbai, it's a very hard name to pronounce. He's a superstar. Mumbai, yeah, or
Mumbai.
Whatever you call him there. He scored 2 goals, and then the following game, I guess Messi scored a hat trick. So he's the guy's a legend. You can't. It's incredible.
Canada's superstars hurt, so.
Well, yeah, he's almost on the way back, but then there's your Norway, your Norwegian Viking roots.
That's my second team. Yep.
So they basically he's a stud there. He scored 2 goals too. The big tall Viking. His name's Holland. H-A-A-L-N. Holland. He looks like Valhalla. He's doing pretty good. So they got a good young team. They haven't been since they haven't made the World Cup since the early '90s, I believe, 1992. I can't remember. Don't quote me on that. Yeah, and another quote there before we get into the World Cup thing is Hockey Night in Canada, the tradition since 1952 for 75 years, is going off the air. CBC will not be broadcasting it anymore. There'll be no more scored by number 22, Steve Shutt.
Gingerly across the Leafs line.
Hey, LaBoo. So, yeah, that's sad. That's pretty sad because that was even when I was...
it was an institution, man.
Even when I was 5 years old, I remember, me and my godbrother had chickenpox and we're isolated in the basement. And I remember we're watching the 1972 the series with the Russians. And when Henderson scored, I mean, everything was on the CBC. I mean, there was no other channel. Yep. So... so anyways, I wish I had the bagpipes. You can always put the bagpipes in, when you're editing this, because I don't have a fancy P8 like you. I only got a P4, and it's Uncle Marko's lazy, and he only likes...
It's humble beginnings, bro.
Well, I only like pressing 4 buttons because, it's too fancy for me, right?
Yeah. Right.
Anyways, so guess what? So I'll bring this up. The other part of this is pretty funny, actually. The opening game for the United States, I forget who they played there, but I was watching it, and actually they got a really good team, and they're gonna give some of the big boys trouble if they match up them in the knockout round. They look pretty good, but guess who was in the crowd at the U.S. game in the United States? Justin Trudeau and Kate Perry they're on the camera.
Oh, yeah.
And hold on. They were holding hands. You should have seen how in love they were. Oh, yeah.
Oh, he's fucking true daddy.
What a traitor. He goes there, and he's the former Prime Minister of Canada. Because you know why? Because everybody hates his guts in Canada. So it's fun. You know what? Where's Jagmeet Singh? I don't see. Where's Jagmeet in all this? How come? How come
he's not with Britney Spears?
Yeah, why doesn't he go with Britney and show up at a game there? With India. When he can, he can race his Ferrari around BC Place. Oh yeah, gutty. Whatever you want to call him there.
All right. So key facts.
Hey.
There's actually 48 teams this year.
That's right. They expanded.
Largest in history from 32.
I kind of like it. It's especially with the way the 48 cities that you bring, the 48 countries. I'm glad the way that they couldn't have made it any perfect how they split it up with the 3 countries. Because
there's 104 total matches, 72 in the group and 32 knockout.
Crazy.
There's 12 groups of 4 teams. Each team plays 3 group games.
Yeah.
The top 2 from each group, which would be 24 teams, advance automatically.
Yeah, to the knockout stage. That's right.
The 8 best third place teams also advance. 32 teams enter the knockout stage.
Wow, it's crazy.
Which is a new round of 32.
Yeah, exactly.
So this whole thing lasts 39 days.
So that never used to be. So there never used to be the 8 third best third.
Right.
Because it used to be the top 2 teams, and you go through. It was
right. That was it.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, we'll bring it up in the next little short segment about they've been saying it for years. You talked a lot like Uncle Roger there. It's rigged. It's rigged because he's Italian. Because sorry there, Raj. Because your team never qualified. Either did mine.
Well, if you look at it this way, for betting purposes only, this expansion gives more nations a chance, but increases the path to the title, as winners may need up to 8 matches to win the World Cup.
That would make
that's a lot.
Yeah, but it would. It is, but it makes the second part of this is it makes the good top teams. They're going to have to win more games. It's not like, it's just a shoe into play. Before it was like...
Right. It was like, here, hand you a trip to the World Cup.
Exactly. Now it's going to be... It's good. I actually like it. It's going to be a tougher road for the top 5 teams, that are rated. So, I mean, like, it should be interesting. But from what I've seen so far, it's like Spain Spain shit the bed there. And the goalie... I forget if it was Senegal. I forgot the team they played there. But long story short, there's so many games I've been watching. I can't remember. I'd have to write it all down. But the goalie was just incredible for the other team. He just basically, that's why it ended up it's a 1-1 game. The other team was up 1-0. Spain put in one of the substitutes there. I forget his Kuke or whatever his name is, and he scored like in 22 seconds, and they tied the game. But it's been
because they got the best players on the bench too, right?
Well, no, they're setting up, but it's just like Canada. We'll get into that with Alphonso Davies. So they're being very coy. They're not answering questions because he's almost 100% healed. They don't want to play him. They're sitting him. So Jonathan David has been, he plays in Europe at a high level, and I don't know for Juventus. So the thing is, he's their star, and he's not performing, right? And I mean, and
you know what Spain's group is?
What's that?
Spain, Cape Verde, Saudi Arabia, and Uruguay.
Yeah, that's right. And look at, so there you go. Look at Spain.
That's pretty easy.
Well, for them, it's not the group of death. So this morning, this morning right now, so this game right now, Portugal and the Congo, and then the big game that I'm going to be watching here is at 1:00 is going to be it's going to be England against Croatia, and that's going to be a hell of a game.
That'll be a good game.
Yeah, so that's I'm looking forward to.
England's group is England, Croatia, Ghana, and Panama.
Well, there you go. So they are.
Portugal is Congo, Uzbekistan, and Colombia.
So England and Croatia are in the same group. They are, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So
everybody plays. Yeah, it's the same group.
That's right.
Group play right now.
That's right. So I mean, let's talk about. Let's take a quick commercial break, and we're going to get back into.
We'll see who the group of death is.
Well, we're going to do that too, but we're going to talk about the Canadians tomorrow against Qatar. So I mean, it's because their group there. They're already.
Can I get a Qatar?
How about it? Yeah, I'll buy you a guitar. It might be like a toy one. Oh yeah, Dick's nuts. Knock knock. Who's there? Dick's nuts. Dick's nuts. Knock knock. Who's there? Dick's nuts. Dick's nuts. Oh come on, Dick, with a sweet savory nuts with a warm finish. Knock knock. Who's there? Dick's nuts. Dick's nuts. Welcome to beautiful Kamloops, British Columbia. Dick's Nuts brewing since 2023. Original, sweaty, and sweet. Who's there? Dick's Nuts. Dick's Nuts. Dick's Nuts. Dick's Nuts. Knock knock. Who's there? Dick's Nuts. Dick's Nuts. Sweet and savory and nuts with a warm finish and touch. Knock knock.
Uncle Marko.
Yeah, I'm back from my smoke break there. It's like being in the smoke shack there at Schleptune. And you sit around and listen to Union Man and Johnny Mac. Union Mac, and they're trying to do an addition for us there. Oh yeah, our podcast is better than yours. And oh yeah, here we go. Woo! Sucking to the 70s. Yeah.
These guys aren't calling long cocks anymore.
Whatever. It's the you know what? If we just put One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest on the TV there in the lunchroom, I think it would mirror what's going.
Fit right in.
I think it would mirror what's going. Oh yeah. Oh, it'd mirror. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Woo! Oh, am I making you dizzy yet? It'd mirror what's going on.
Nurse Ratchet.
Oh, yeah. You know who just retired, right? She's.
No.
Did I say that? Oh, yes.
I was thinking Nurse Ratchet's like a power player. She's like.
Oh, no. We'll talk.
She has she can call you back.
I think I just had it. I just nailed it on the head. Anyways, we're not going to get into that. But anyways,
no.
Oh, I know, but we have to. What's your
Don't live in the past, bro.
Oh, listen. Hey, listen, I got a stocking on right now up to my thigh. I can't take it off for another 2 days.
Yeah, is it nylon?
Yeah, it's nylon. Anyways, stick. Yeah. I gotta. As soon as we finish this episode, I gotta go for a walk around the block here to keep the blood going. But anyways, folks, we're gonna talk about. Let's get back into our last segment here. It's a quick, short one today. We wanted to do one on the World Cup, and we're in one of the host cities, and we're in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. And
the best host city.
Yeah, I don't know about that. It's a bit of a dive, eh? Like,
once you zoom in on the streets, but from the outside view, it looks pretty good.
Yeah, I'm watching here on Sportsnet here. TSN there, and they got their booth set up outside of Canada Place there, and they got the backdrop of the water.
The sulfur pile?
Oh, yeah, you see that? I go, hey, I was just there.
Right?
Hey, that guy's called back. I can see him. He's hosing it down. But anyways, yeah, I was watching that, but it's pretty funny. You can see that's actually, if you're, because we live here, we take it for granted, and we work on that. And there's some beautiful scenery there, right? But yeah, that's
the best part of the job, bro. Is our office views are amazing.
It's an incredible view, but we take it for granted. But let's talk about Canada Qatar tomorrow. And like I said, it's we're not going to get into depth on it, but like the group that
are they in tough or what?
You know what? Yeah. So I mean, look what Qatar did to Switzerland, and Switzerland's ranked 19th in the world. You know, I mean,
Okay, so what did Qatar do to them?
well, they played it smart.
They steal their wives and
No, and I just think that a lot of this is the other thing too with this. Unless the big teams that are really that are totally confident. A lot of these teams that came in, I watched most of the games in all the different stadiums, and I think there's some nerves. They're not used to playing this environment. It's like they're used to playing in
in North America.
yeah, and they're used to playing in the European markets and all the outdoor stadiums. And when they came in, you could just see the way they're playing. Like a lot of these other teams that like kind of got shocked with the ties, and I think they're going to be playing better. They're going to be used to it now. So
As it goes on,
yeah, you're going to see them get better. But the thing is, this knockout stage here, right? Like I said, my prediction is Alphonso Davies going to play tomorrow. I have no idea, but Jonathan David, he's a superstar in Europe, and the other guys on the team. I think, you know what? Even if Canada draws tomorrow, we'd like to see them win. But if they tie, it's good enough, because that would set up the stage with Switzerland, and Alphonso Davies will be back for the Switzerland game, because they said his MRI. Yeah, they're not saying it. Of course, they want to keep it quiet, but I watched the report there yesterday online there that his MRI says it's almost 100% healed, and this was like last week. So they're just keeping it quiet. They don't want to. They want to make sure it's 100%, because when you have those kind of injuries, hamstring injuries, you can re-inflate them. So once the MRI shows they're healed, which it pretty much is, he's ready to go. So he'll be playing in the Switzerland game for sure, guaranteed. So I'm not worried. I'm not worried about the Canadian boys, but you know, all these other teams, like I said, it's just it's getting exciting in the city tomorrow. They're saying there's going to be like they're saying that Mr. the Lizard Man David Eby there, he was on the radio today, that they want 1 million people downtown tomorrow, all in red shirts, wear red to support the Canadian team. So it is going to be completely.
Good Lord, where are people going to pee?
Well, I'm just saying, like, that's what he's saying. Of course, I don't know if he was being facetious or he was just. My point is, it's going to be crazy downtown tomorrow.
This guy should be happy with a couple $100,000. Like,
well, no,
buddy.
Well, I know, but I think he's just trying to pump it up. But the thing is, I'll be at work watching it on my phone. That's all I got to tell you.
Right.
So I'll be watching it on my phone, and that's what's going to happen. But the Go Canada
Is
Go
it on the YouTube?
Yeah, they'll stream it on YouTube, but they'll stream it a couple minutes. It won't be super live, but Uncle Marko's got some other ways. He can, down in the Baja, drinking my low.
You've been talking to Tattoo?
Tattoo, and his buddy Epstein. They're on the island there. They're sending me a secret link. Don't worry.
Top secret.
Yeah. So so the other groups. I mean, this is all about us right now. So. I think the tournament's been a hell of a success so far, and I mean, there's been no violence. So, there's obviously when you add, alcohol, you got instant hassle, and obviously they've had minor incidences in the cities. But there's, knock on wood right now, and that is wood, that nothing serious. Because remember Spirit Man was saying, it's not, and it's a long tournament. He was talking about his visions about seeing attacks during the World Cup on stadiums. So I hope he's wrong. Okay, so I mean, it's going well so far. So we'll see what happens with that. But do you have any final thoughts or anything you want to add to the end of this episode? Because it's, like I said, it was just a short one, just so we can talk about the World Cup, right?
Well, let's see. What's the group of death here? Mexico is against South Africa, South Korea, and Czechia.
No, that's not the group of death. There is a group of death. I forget who's
Who
in
do you think so? So who's your pick for that group, coming out of that group?
Oh,
Mexico?
What? Can you give me those 4 teams again?
It's Mexico, South Korea, South Africa, and Czech.
Ooh, yeah. Well, that's a tough. Yeah, that's kind of a tough group. I'd say the Mexico and the Czechs. Right? I mean,
Mexico and the Czechs.
I haven't watched the Czechs play. I mean, you know what? So, I mean, South Korea, look at Japan. Look at Japan, what they did. They came back. I mean, and that's against...
there's been a few comebacks.
Well, that was against Holland, right? The Netherlands. And I mean, the Netherlands were another favorite team. And you look at Belgium. So Belgium ain't going anywhere. I can tell you right now. They always overhype them.
Well, that's not their group.
No, I know, but I'm just telling you.
So Mexico and then South Africa, you think?
No, Mexico and South Korea.
South Korea. Okay.
Yeah, that's my picks there out of that group.
I'm going to go Mexico and South Africa.
There you go.
No, Czech. I'll go with the Czechs.
Yeah. Okay, you go with the Czechs.
Okay, Group B is our host, Canada. We got Bosnia, Qatar, and Switzerland.
Yeah, you know what? I'd say that It's going to be Switzerland and Canada that are going to go through on that group.
I'll do the same.
Yeah, I was throw that out. We'll see what happens, right?
Hometown heroes.
Yeah, we got to cheer for them, right?
Group C, we got Brazil, Morocco, Haiti, and Scotland.
Oh, Brazil is not playing that good because they tied Morocco, and Morocco is a team that could. I'd have to say Brazil and Morocco. I'm sorry to the Tarvin army there, Tartan army there. You guys are the best, man. You keep drinking beer.
I'm gonna go Brazil and Scotland just because.
I'd like to see them go through too, but I'm giving you my pick. Yeah,
Scotland leads with 3 points, by the way.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying, right? Because we'll see. That's just my picks, right? I'd like to see Scotland go through too.
That's my pick.
There you go.
All right. Group D is the United States, Paraguay, Australia, and Turkey.
Oh, I think of the USA and Turkey. That's what I'm going to pick.
I'm going to go USA and Australia.
Yeah, Australia's got a decent team. I just, like I said, just remember the first games were being played in North America in these domes and these stadiums, and they're not used to it. So if those teams shit the bed and play the same way the second game, then guess what? Right. They're done. Okay, gotcha.
I don't know shit about soccer, by the way.
No, but it's okay. But
we'll see who does better.
Well, you're making
Group E.
Yeah.
Germany, Morocco, Ivory Coast, and Ecuador. And now, just judging this in my mind, I'm thinking Germany's got the easiest group here.
Well, yeah, they do. So Germany's obviously, I watched the game. Germany's firing on all cylinders, but look who they played. So I'm going to go Germany and Ivory Coast.
I'm going to go Germany, Ecuador.
There you go.
Group F. I think this is probably the group of death. Netherlands, Japan, Sweden, and Tunisia.
Yeah, I wouldn't call them the group of death. Netherlands.
So far, I mean, who's worse?
Netherlands, Japan, Sweden, and Tunisia. Ooh, so Sweden. I'm going to still say that the Netherlands and Japan both go through.
Yeah, I'm going to say Netherlands and Sweden.
Okay.
Why not? Fuck it. I can't go against my blood.
Write them down so we can bring it up on our next episode.
Oh, don't worry. When I edit it, I'll write it all down.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, lots of time. Trust me.
Yeah, you will.
Okay, Group G is Belgium, Egypt, Iran, and New Zealand.
Belgium and New Zealand.
I'm going to go Belgium and New Zealand as well.
Yeah.
Group H, Spain, Cape Verde, Saudi Arabia, and Uruguay.
Spain and Uruguay.
I'm going to go Spain and the Saudis.
Okay.
Why not?
There you go.
Group I, France, Senegal, Iraq, and Norway.
France and Norway.
I'm going France and Norway.
That's an easy one. That's really easy.
Argentina, Algeria, Austria, and Jordan.
That's easy. Argentina and Austria.
Yeah, same.
That's an easy
one. Group K, Portugal, Republic of Congo, Uzbekistan, and Colombia.
Ooh, I'm going to say the game that's going on right now. Portugal and the Congo. They're tied 1-1 at the half.
You're going those two?
Yep. They're tied 1-1.
I'm going Portugal and Colombia for me.
There you go.
I got to go with Johnny Max.
Yeah, Johnny will be all sad if they don't win. Okay. I like those girls. I like those girls in the picture. They're hot.
He's trolling for a girlfriend.
Oh, you know.
Okay, Group L. This is the last group. England, Croatia, Ghana, and Panama.
Oh, is
that the group of death?
I'd say that would be as far as I'm concerned, that would be, if there's one that stands out, I'd say that's the group of death. Okay, so do I give you the picks? I'm just going to go the easy way. I'm going to go Croatia and England.
I'm going to go England and Panama.
Yeah.
Well, big upset.
Yeah, I'd say so because, some of the players on Croatia there, I mean, they're getting a little bit older, but they still got a great team.
Especially if they have to play in Mexico.
Yeah, there you go, right? So it's a different, but it's going to be. You got to watch. That's why you got to play the games. You got to see the end result.
Right.
But I'm glad. So So now, right now, let's do our predictions right now. Who is going to win the World Cup? You got one pick, and I got one pick.
Just on my gut, I would have to go with. I'm going to say Argentina repeats.
Okay. I'm gonna go out and stick my neck out and say Germany.
Ooh.
I'm just gonna predict Germany and Germany, the USA. And you know what's funny? I mean, nobody's talking about the USA.
Could be.
I'm telling you right now, from what I see in there, they're gonna give these teams they're gonna give them a rough go.
Well, they're hosts, right? And they got lots of money. So.
No, but it's not that. They actually got a really good team, and they got a fast team. And I'll tell you right now, from what I've seen, they can beat on any given day. They can beat probably any of the top 5 teams. But I'm going to stick with Germany.
Germany, eh? I'm going to go with my Vikings with my heart.
Yeah, you might as well, because you know what, they got a good young team, and you might as well, right? You know, so
I'm going Norway. But I think Argentina is probably going to repeat.
Well, it's funny if you watched the game last night. So the fans all the Norwegian fans that are so what they do is they all do a row. They row because you know the Vikings row. So they all sit in the stands and they all row together. It's hilarious.
That's hilarious.
Thousands of them rowing. It's all and they go making noises. It sounds pretty good there though. But yeah,
they do thunderclaps too.
Yeah, they're pretty crazy, man. But they all got their different chants and cheers. But
the Swedes.
So make sure when you edit.
Oh yeah, we'll write all this down. Who's going to win the Golden Boot?
Oh, the Golden Boot. Oh, I think it's too early for that, but I'd say it's Membe and Messi. One of the two.
Yeah, if Messi stays healthy, he's going to get it.
Like I said, he scored a hat trick, right? But I definitely want you to put some bagpipes into this, because we want to celebrate the Tarvin Army, the Tarvin Army. They drank in all the pubs dry in Boston, there, folks.
City dry.
That's right, folks. So this has been another episode of the Mark and Ryan Shore Brothers podcast, and we love you all.
Follow, and subscribe on YouTube at Shore Brothers.
Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. Oh, yeah, let's go. Suck it in the 70s. Don't forget about Dick's Nuts. They're delicious.